Hey there, Sagittarius. So just a general overview on how it's going to go. We'll be pulling up your guys' generals using the Kipper deck. We're going to be doing your guys' love using the mystical medleys, your guys' career, work, and finances and things like that with Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and then finally end off your guys' reading with the Creativity Oracle deck. All right, so going into your guys' generals. Let's see here. All right. What is something that Sagittarius generally needs to know? Some of you guys might have some sort of concerns about a child, whether that's yours or not. What's this about? Some of you guys, for those of you guys that have any sort of concerns, whether like the government or whatever, like, or the court is going to take away your child, I don't get that happening. So you guys don't need to worry or whatever, or if like the social services are going to take away your child. I'm not getting that to be the case. In general, though, I'm kind of getting that some of you guys might be concerned of some of the things that your kid or this or the child that you know might think about. I'm primarily getting it to be your kid, so if it's not, I don't know what to say then. But it doesn't have to be. I'm just getting there to be a childlike energy. But basically, what I'm getting is some of you guys might have some sort of concerns about like their opinions, the things that they think about, or their viewpoints in life and like how they see the world. Like the way how they see the world might be very negative, and that kind of like worries you. Like some of you guys might wonder if this child is okay. Do they like are they okay mentally? Like they seem very off, very aloof, cold, or like they seem kind of like they see in the like the darker side of things, or they seem kind of depressed. But I'm getting them to be fine, if that makes any sense. Like it's not something for you guys to worry about. I feel like it's just them going through the phases, if that makes any sense. I don't know. For some of you guys, that may resonate. Especially if they act very weird or negative towards like your neighbors or just strangers in general. Some of you guys might feel concerned about that. I feel like that they'll grow out of it or something like that, if that makes any sense. For some of you guys have a specifically weird child, but I don't know. All right, so some of you guys were expecting to get some sort of like we do have the gift card here, but it doesn't have to be a gift. I'm getting some of you guys. Why am I getting like some of you guys were expecting something from a particular person? Could be a guy. I said guy, so it could be a guy. But I'm getting a masculine energy. Oh, some of you guys were expecting some sort of offer or commitment to be returned to you. Why do I see you guys being disappointed? I'm gonna be really honest and real for you guys. I see you guys being disappointed because somebody isn't making you theirs and is not giving you an offer. You guys were expecting some sort of offer or commitment from a person, but they didn't offer it. I'm not getting them to make an offer. Let's see why. I'm interested. This person has maturity problems. This person can't commit to save their life. They don't know how to make a decision. They still in that pubescent or childhood phase. I don't care. They appear younger, but they could be your age. I wouldn't be surprised if they're younger than you, to be honest, though, because this person acts like a child. I don't care how old they are. They act like a child. They're not mature. Mature man reverse. This person can't commit to save their life. They don't know what they want. For me to even say that, I don't even think they are sure if they want a commitment. I think they're just playing around the field and just fooling around with different people, and they're not ready to be in a commitment. So if you guys were expecting a commitment, I'm not getting it from this person. I see this person still acting childish and going with their childish antics and continuing on. If it's not that, There could be a father. I don't know why, but I'm pulling that. But that's also a second story. I don't know why that came up. For some of you guys, if you know for a fact that this person doesn't have any type of father or masculine energy as an influence, then you know that it's probably them. But for some of you guys, this could be this person's father or a masculine energy that is an interruption here. There might have been a person like a father, uncle, or something like that, an older figure of theirs, more masculine, that is also could be preventing this from happening. But the fact that these guys look very similar tells me that it's the same person. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but to me they look very similar, except one is older, one is younger. So to me that is telling me it's the same person. For some of you guys it could be a second person. I'm primarily getting it to be the first story where it's them being immature and things like that. What's another general? Okay. What is up with all of these children cards? What is going on with everyone's children these days? Literally, I think Leo pulled up the child card as well too. What is going on with everyone's children? Some of you guys need to tie your guys' children on like on a rope or something because they're going out of control. They're even going into these tarot readings. I'm trying to get into your guys' energy and it's pulling up a lot of children energy. What's going on here? Why am I getting this to be somebody? I'm getting there to be a particular person that has a child and they still treat them like a child. If okay, for those of you guys, this is I don't know why I'm giving parenting lessons. I don't even have children. I shouldn't be saying this, but that's what I'm getting from the story, all right? So I don't want anybody over here judging me, all right? But what I'm getting here, okay? And just hear me out. This might sound crazy, but I wouldn't be shocked if it resonated to at least one of you guys, all right? For those of you guys that have a child, some of you guys are treating them like a little kid when they really aren't a little kid. Some of you guys might think that your guys' child or your kids or whatever might be innocent and pure. Your kids are not pure and innocent, trust me. I've been in that age. I know everything, all right? I'm getting it especially if you have kids that are very young that just turned 18, like 17, 18, or whatever, is kind of what I'm getting specifically. Some of you guys might still be treating your child like they were 5 years old and things like that. That is going to change. You guys are going to start realizing that even despite the way how they act or you might perceive them, you might find out that they might be like in a relationship and things like that very early on. You might not like the way like their partner or the people that or like the person that they may end up with. Some of you guys feel like that this person is taking like your child away from you or whatever, and the fact that you also are upset because it's not like an official marriage. This is crazy stuff. I don't know why I'm saying this stuff, but it is. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Basically, the moral of the story is if you guys know that your guys' child is of age, treat them of age. Don't be treating them like they're a 5 year old, even if they are still your baby. All right. Just know that your child is not innocent. All right. I've been through that phase as well, too. And that phase didn't last that long. Okay. The end of the story. All right. So going on to the next one. All right. I'm telling you, there's like a lot of childlike energy here. I don't know what is up with kids and why it's been popping up in almost every fire sign reading, but some major influence apparently. Going into your guys' love. Let's see. We did pull this up in the general. You guys are waiting in vain for a person to make some sort of offer or commitment. For those of you guys that are waiting, you guys are waiting in vain. I don't care how good looking this person is. I don't care if they're like the best all time person in Vogue or Men's Magazine or whatever or Women's Magazine. I don't care. This person is just, they're very childish. They're very, very childish. They don't know how to commit, and I just don't like it. I don't like this person. I don't know why you guys like this person. It's pulling up all this energy that I'm gathering up here about this person. It's just all childish energy, very immature. They don't know what they want, and I'm pretty sure they're not ready for commitment. I don't know when they're gonna be ever ready for commitment, but do you really want to wait around to find out? I mean, you could have been finding your guys' true potential partner by that time instead of waiting for this person to come in. This person is just, I honestly see you guys being very upset because it's going to end up badly with this person, or it's not going to meet your guys' expectations. Like I said, some of you guys were expecting some sort of offer or commitment from this person, or like for those of you guys that put effort into the situationship, I'm saying it's situationship, but it could be a relationship. Um, because to me it doesn't seem like you guys are in a relationship. Some of you guys were expecting like them to, to hold up their end of the bargain with whatever you guys had, right? But I'm not getting that to happen. I don't know if this person, maybe this person doesn't realize it, but honestly, if we were to be really honest, if this person was really mature, they would know that they would have to hold up their end, right? So I see you guys potentially having to drop it and leave it, even though it's going to be really sad and disappointing, but I feel like it's for your guys' own good. Going more into this though, this person made you feel very insecure. I don't even know why you guys are interested in this person. Uh-uh. This is just messed up. And the thing is, what makes matters worse is that this person made it obvious that this person had their foot in and foot out. And you guys just weren't trying, you guys were trying to like avoid, like, try not to see the red flags into this. Some of you guys were overlooking them because of the way how they look, the way how they perceived, and things like that. But because of you guys overlooking is why this mistake came in. And what I mean by mistake, they are the mistake. All right. So yeah, with the Empress reverse, man, this person didn't treated you like the one. They probably knew you were the one, but by the time they knew you were, it was already too late because they treated you like crap, basically. So it's like they lost their very best option, their wish fulfillment, their dream come true, right? With you, they missed the opportunity. They're not willing to open up. Some of you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if this person was also, for me to also say one foot in and one foot out, this person could have also had some sort of third party options. Maybe some of you guys were also insecure because you guys noticed that they might have been also like talking to other people as well too, and you guys didn't like that because it made you guys feel insecure, like, oh, I'm probably not good enough for them, that's why they're going out with those people. It has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with this person. It has nothing to do with you because you guys are the empress. Despite your guys' gender, it doesn't matter. You guys are the empress, all right? And no one can beat that. So that just tells me that this person has their own issues. They're stuck in their own karmic cycle. They're learning their lessons as well too. And they're learning their lesson by having to not have you, basically. Because you're away from them at this moment, they're feeling very aggressive at this moment. I usually don't get those words, but whenever the King of Wands popped up, that's kind of what I was getting, because with the King of Wands upright, it's more of a healthy, bold, determined energy. When it's in reverse, I was kind of getting like this aggressive side. They became much more aggressive. That's kind of what I'm getting here. They had a hard time controlling their impulses and things like that ever since they left. For me to say that, I wouldn't be surprised if this person had anger issues, to be honest. I don't know if you guys realize that or not, but this person might have some sort of temper tantrums or anger issues, is kind of what I'm getting here. If you guys don't know that, I'm telling you guys right now. That's kind of what I'm getting here. This is all purely mostly intuition, so you guys don't have to take it if it doesn't resonate, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. Let me see. How do they feel about you? Okay. Let me see. Did you know that they're really upset when you guys ended your guys' passionate connection? Now, I don't know if you guys did the thing, the shebang, all right? For everyone is different. But if you guys did, I think they're upset that you guys ended that connection. Or if you, even if you guys haven't, I think they are upset that it didn't lead up to that point because I think that's what they were hoping for. That's what they wanted for. I wouldn't be surprised if they would come back in and they would try to find a way to get you back into their arms again. But you know what they all want, right? That there's only one reason why they would want to come back, and it's because of the thing. All right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can ask your mom and dad when you guys grow up. All right. But basically, like this person is just very self-centered. They care only about themselves, and even though you guys left out of their life, King of Cups with the stethoscope. This person is still watching you. I don't know how they're watching you, but especially from a distance, they could be watching you from a distance. I'm talking about like social media. If it's not social media, they're somehow gathering information or keeping tabs on you. I wouldn't be surprised if they would try to find a way to woo you back in. How do you feel about them though? You secretly want them back. You're not happy the way how it is between you two, but you secretly desire them and you secretly want them back. But the thing is, you're not gonna make it easy on them, are you? You're gonna make them work for it, huh? Look at that. I wouldn't be surprised if you give this person a chance, but you're not gonna make it easy on them. I feel like you're gonna be putting a lot of barriers for them because they're gonna have to work really hard to get through you, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's look because they didn't put any effort, right? They didn't nurture the situation. They didn't give you what you wanted, right? It's like they're gonna have to try to earn you back now. What is the overall outcome between you two, though? What? What? You know what, Sagittarius? Your guys' tactics might actually work on them. We literally got the Emperor. They're stepping up their game. If you guys continue playing around with them, I think they're gonna later on, step by step, they're gonna step up their game and get into the position that you want. So if you guys are hoping for them to possibly make an offer a commitment, maybe they could. I'm not seeing an actual a commitment and things like that, but what I am seeing is the Justice card. So you're gonna get back what you guys are owed. At least that is better than nothing, right? So at least that is going somewhere. It's not gonna be exactly what you guys were hoping for, expecting. For example, I know some of you guys were hoping an offer or commitment to be made, right? But you guys are gonna get back what you guys owe are owed, all right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. That's a beautiful story. You're not gonna have to work hard for it anymore. You're just gonna have to sit back and relax and let them do all the hard work for you, right? I like this. This is good. Going on for those of you guys that are single. Hmm. Some of you guys are just way too tired to deal with relationships. You guys are disappointed. You guys are deciding not to put any sort of work or effort in regarding to relationships in general. Some of you guys might have even noticed you lost yourselves along the relationships. Like you guys noticed you weren't yourselves anymore after you guys got into a relationship. I don't know why I got that. I just randomly got that, so take it if it makes sense. A lot of disappointments is what I'm getting here. I'm getting you guys are like, for some reason, even if I do see you guys getting into a relationship, I'm not seeing you guys putting in much effort into it. I'm not seeing you guys putting much effort into it. I'm seeing that you guys are going to potentially let other people take the lead and see if they're worthy of your time, to see if they really desire you or like you. For some of you guys, why do I feel like the main problem is that maybe you guys are keeping your options way too much open? And it doesn't have to be that maybe you guys are keeping your options open, but maybe it's because you guys don't have a narrowed mindset or an idea of a type of person you want. Now, I'm not saying you have to make a whole list on like, oh, they have to have, blonde hair, they have to have blue eyes, they have to have pale skin, right? They have to look like Prince Charming or Princess Charming or whatever, right? I'm not saying you have to list every single detail, but maybe have some sort of idea of what type of partner you want instead of like shooting your shot with a random one, right? And letting every dart hit whatever it hits, right? Maybe try to have a narrowed perspective on what type of person you want to have, right? Like maybe choose out some sort of qualities or characteristics you guys desire in a particular partner instead of just going from one area to another and then another area and then that area, right? Because I feel like if you guys narrow it down to one specific joint, you will be able to tackle it on easier and figure out which type of people you're looking for, right? So it's like, okay, so that one's a cheater. Now I'm not good. Now I know what to look for when I find see if there's another cheater, right? In the next person, right? It's those little tiny details in those little lessons that helps you find specifically what you guys want. It doesn't have to be in regarding to a partner relationship, but that's also included in like business and finances, right? As well too. It applies to everything. So it's like some of you guys need to kind of like narrow down some sort of traits or an idea of what type of person you want. All right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. And some of you guys also need to work on your guys' codependency issues as well too. Some of you guys, and now it doesn't have to be codependency. The primary message that I'm getting here is some of you guys are very codependent to a specific idea, which is once again the 7 of Cups reversed. You guys are stuck to this idea that you have to go after every single person that's out there. You don't have to do that. Try out maybe something a little bit different, all right? Maybe try looking and narrowing down a specific type of person you like, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Going on into your guys' career and finances now. Let's see here. Okay. I see you guys potentially getting a new residence, whether that's like a new house, apartment, new land. I don't know. Some people they like to get new land. So yeah, I see you guys potentially like buying a new house or living in a new area. Why do I feel like it's somewhere? Why do I feel like if those of you guys that do buy a new area to live at, that it or get a new area to live at, that it's not going to be somewhere near you, but a little bit farther than you guys think? Some of you guys look at that once again. 4 of Wands. Something regarding to living area. Some of you guys might purchase a home that's a little bit farther than you guys are used to. Is what I'm getting here. Anyways, going on to those of you guys that have a specific. Why do I keep saying that? Those of you guys that are already in a job and working for somebody, let's see. Finances are going to be very good, but I do see you guys ending up leaving it. I don't see you guys sticking there for long. Let's see. Some of you guys might choose to go into like for those of you guys that are looking into a new job, so I see you guys potentially getting into like crime or law. If that makes any sense, some of you guys might consider to be like a judge or a lawyer or considering on doing something like that. For some reason, I was also getting government. Some of you guys might also work into the government, politics, or something like that. I don't know. That's just what I was getting, okay? Just work with me here, okay? I mean, we literally have 2 scales here. So explain that to me, right? Literally 2 scales. If it isn't something like that, then I don't know what it is, but that's basically what I got. So some of you guys could like want to change, like maybe okay. So I'm not saying that the finances are the issue. I see it going pretty good, but it's just that you guys are looking for something that is like something more desirable. I can't talk. Desirable, something that you really actually enjoy more. Is kind of what I'm getting here. And how will that go? Ooh, star. You guys are going to be fulfilling your guys' dreams with this new job of yours. It's going to be good. You guys are going to be accomplishing your goals and achievements. You're going to get everything that you guys wish and desire and then some. What about for those of you guys that are self employed? Hmm, hold on. More clarification needs to be. Okay, so for those of you guys that are self employed or you have your own business, I see you guys taking a lot of time and like planning and sorting everything and strategizing everything, which is really good, right? Because you always need to strategize before you implement stuff and things like that. But one thing that's kind of bothering me is the Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords, it's a representation of you not seeing something or deliberately choosing not to see something. She's covered her eyes with the blindfold, but if she took the blindfold off, she would notice that there's these island, right? And islands and mountains represents a success and achievements, right? Some sort of ground that she can plant her, you know, fruits on, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. But the thing is, like, when I clarified what it is, we have the Queen of Cups in the Fool reverse. So that's telling me that some of you guys just need to go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to strategize, but you don't have to make it completely detail oriented, right? And also, it's okay to enjoy your success, all right? To celebrate every milestone that you accomplish, because look at that, the Queen of Cups and the Fool reverse. Some of you guys are over there trying to get to the next project, into the next project, and you guys are not enjoying your guys' the fruits of your labor and the success. It's kind of what I'm getting here. And the problem about this is, if you guys don't take time to enjoy your guys' achievements and the things that you guys have done and accomplished, it leads to greediness. Now, I'm not saying you guys are greedy, but it leads to the habit of greediness, because then you're not being grateful for the things that you guys have, right? I mean, how many millionaires and billionaires that you know that have reached, overnight success and are still not happy and satisfied, right? Because they didn't take some time to enjoy, the adventure, the accomplishments, the every little milestone that they did to work up to that success, right? And then you wonder next on why they're always so bored or why they have nothing better to do, right? And I'm not saying every millionaire and billionaire are bored and have nothing to do, but most of the time when I hear stories about millionaires and billionaires, that's usually the case, right? Because they're not enjoying every milestone that they hit. They just, straight up overnight success, right? And it's always the adventures, it's always the challenges that make interesting stories, or something that is like, worth investing your guys' time and effort into, right? And something to feel good and accomplished by is kind of what I'm getting here. What about for those of you guys that are unemployed? Some of you guys are some of you guys need to get out of that period of being in that stuck zone of not moving, of not doing anything. Some of you guys might be a little bit heartbroken in the past about what? That it's funny. It's really ironic, because for those of you guys that are unemployed, you guys are heartbroken because you didn't put in any effort in your last job, yet you guys are still not putting effort as of right now. And I know a lot of you guys are probably over there thinking like, "Oh, what are you talking about? I put in so much effort. I worked overnight just I don't care." In the cards it's saying that you guys aren't working enough. Literally the Four Swords reverse, what does that talk about? All right? So to me, that is telling me that you guys are overly doing it. All right. So some of you guys need to quit resting, and you guys need to kind of like start moving and start, doing something with your life. Some of you guys are not putting yourselves out there. Some of you guys are not putting your guys' skill sets out there. Some of you guys need to start putting your guys' determination and like, literally go after whatever you guys desire. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys literally need to go and put yourselves out there and make a risk, right? Or it's kind of what I'm getting here. If you guys don't realize, there's a little salamander right over there. Salamanders represent protection from fire, right? So it's also a symbolism that even if you guys were to put yourselves out there and do take a risk, right? Guess what? It's risk free because you guys are basically protected, right? Which overrides risk, right? So it's basically talking about that no matter what happens, like there's literally nothing that can go wrong if you guys put yourselves out there, right? It's kind of what I'm getting here. The more you put the effort into something, then the more you're going to receive back, like law of attraction, right? Like what everyone says nowadays, all right? In general, and regarding to your guys' finances, though, let's see. Very good. It's pretty good, actually. I really like it. Hmm. It's okay to go and, spend your guys' finances or whatever it is that you guys desire, but make sure you guys also share that happiness with the people that you guys really care about. Happiness is not just about your guys' self. And like, I know I always get so philosophical, but I have to tell you what am getting. Some of you guys, it's okay to like buy the things, like get whatever it is you want and buy the things you desire, but make sure you guys are also sharing that happiness with your family, with other people, because not only is happiness from whatever it is you guys are getting for yourself, but happiness also comes from other people. You feel much more happier when you're giving something to other people. So don't forget to also, like, if you guys have to, I always recommend you guys donating or like charities. And you guys don't have to actually give out money, just helping somebody, like somebody cross the road or whatever, or something that is like very generous and nice and kind. I feel like you guys will also get like good karma back as well too, right? It's like you guys are also reciprocating and giving that loving compassion to other people, and you guys are receiving it back as well too. So you guys will be received back with love and compassion as well too. So what more happiness can you get from there, right? So that's for your guys' career and finances. Going on to your guys' oracle, we're gonna end it off from there. Okay, let's see what they're gonna pop up. That's way too much. Wait, too much. Actually, let me shuffle these. These are hard to shuffle because the decks are really thick, but I somehow manage. Whoa. Okay, we got a couple of cards that came out here. Wow. Let me see if we can get one more card here. So the numbers we have, whenever I say the numbers, they're not for no reason. I say them for a very good reason, because some people are into numerology. So those of you guys that are into numerology, the numbers we have are 73, 26, and 19. So those may be very significant. If you guys want to, you can look them up. Or maybe it's like how old you are or when you guys were born. It can have so many symbolisms, all right? And we're also going to use my handy dandy book so we can get more information regarding to those. So you see, it's going to take a little bit more time, but for those of you guys that want to know the extra details of what it has to say, it will probably be worth it. All right. So it says here, timing. If you are in the creative flow, you feel everything flowing together in divine order. Didn't I not just said something like about going with the flow? Right? I think it was something about, like, for those of you guys that are starting your own business, like kind of go with the flow and enjoy the moment, right? That's crazy. All right. So it says here, the timing card is an indication that problems you are experiencing are the predictable results of there being either too much or too little focus on the timing of some aspect of the matter in question. It can sometimes indicate that you or someone else associated with the matter lacks confidence that everything is flowing together in divine order. If you believe in yourself and in the quality of your work and are staying true to the principles of being a magic maker, then all things should soon be coming together organically without you having to force them or spend your time worrying when they will come. Sometimes when you take action is as important as the action itself. As French author Victor Hugo said, all the forces in the world are not so powerful as an idea whose time has come. All right. And then going on the next card, which is accomplishment 26. All right. Remember past accomplishments as a way to overcome present self doubt. Once again, enjoying your guys' accomplishments, enjoying the fruits of your guys' labor, right? And look at that, it has a star in there. I don't know, but that stood out to me. So your guys' wishes are going to come true, all right? The accomplishment card is a reminder to take some time to appreciate and savor your accomplishments before moving on to the next challenge. Creative people often ignore or outright demean their accomplishments, feeling more comfortable in doing than appreciating. If self doubt is a problem, the remembering of past hurdles you have jumped and races you have won can put you back on track and help you feel more confident. This card can also be an acknowledgement from the universe that you have done or will soon do something wonderful. Once again, like I mentioned about the star, right? If you were thinking of a particular situation when you drew this card, then you can rest assured that your understanding of it is sound and you can proceed without delay on the course you have charted. All right. And then the last card for you guys, which is growth number 19. Feel open, willing, and proud of your desire to explore new opportunities for self development. The growth card is an indication that you need to feel proud of your decision to grow and to realize that everyone is this brave and adventurous. It can be a reminder that we do not know all the answers and must be open to growing in every possible way. Growth happens slowly but surely in nature, and that is how to approach it when you pick the card. It can symbolize exploring the possibilities of growing a business, taking on one or more partners, adding one onto a project you are contemplating or actively engaged in. If you have been concerned about uncontrolled growth, then this card is an indication that you may need professional guidance regarding how to proceed. So yeah, that's amazing. And look at that. We have the peacock, which is a symbolism of like vanity and also your guys' accomplishments and goals, like your guys' fruits of your labor. So it's amazing, right? Yeah, be proud and open yourself up to new perspectives and opportunities. Very similar to the Leo read. So that's what I have for you, Sagittariuses. For those of you guys that liked it, I hope you guys did, and you guys found this to be very informative and helpful. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.